Hello everyone. I'm audible, guys.
మంకీ పాక్సా ఏమొచ్చింది? వచ్చింది.
Okay. Did you try out with the thing? I gave you ample amount of time, more than 40 minutes I gave you, right? Did you try out? Yes. So was that productive? Did you got the exact outputs? Yes. Okay, are you still trying? Okay. Shall we go with, sir, OSPF ID should be the same when we do redistribution? Yes, it should be the same of the ID of redistributed router, Ambika. Redistribution router, whatever the OSPF configuration you have done on redistribution router, the same ID should be given for redistribution also. Same. Exactly. Okay, shall we go with the discussion of how the question may come? On a quick recap, on a quick one, so that you'll be able to analyze how it will be, everything. Are we good to go? Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll just go on it without any delay. I'll just go on it. At the time of configure OSPF, I'm asking. Yeah, at the time of configuration of OSPF, see, at least there will be one more router, na, Ambika. Can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ambika. At the time of configuration of OSPF, there will be two routers, right? At least.
Yes, sir.
Yes, at least two routers will be there. One router will be given with one ID, and the other one will be given with the other process ID, right? So no process ID will be recurring. The same, it will not be replicated or duplicated, right?
Sir, but in this demo, ID
demo?
will be same.
Where ID is the same? Can you please share
Sir,
your screen?
redistribution of OSPF into RIP when we do this demo.
No, please share. Can you share your screen if you are in front of the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Please
Sir,
share
in
your
like, I'm sharing. Sir, here
Yes.
in router 2, we take OSPF 10 as a process ID, and in router 3 also we take OSPF 10.
What is router 3?
Sir, in this. So the process ID of router 2 and router 3 is same here.
Okay, one second. Go to R2 OSPF configuration. Go to R2 OSPF configuration. R2.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, please scroll down. Go to R3. How come they are taken to 3 at a time? Okay, I haven't experimented this. Okay, fine. Just scroll down to the redistribution. Just scroll down to the redistribution. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, for 10 it is okay. How come for 3 also they have taken the same process ID? The process ID should be different. So that is what, it is completely unique. How come they have taken? I don't know. No, according to me, it should be different.
Okay, sir.
So this is the, please don't make that practice. It should be different. Is that clear?
Okay.
Don't make that practice. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ambika. Okay, fine, guys. I'll be sharing my screen now. Okay, in the right column, are you able to view my screen? Just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. Yes. Yeah, there is a content called consolidated exercise, right? Avasti, you want to ask some question or what? You can enable your mic and you can talk. Avasti, you can enable your mic and you can talk. Bharat, even you want to? Okay, is my screen is visible? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, fine. So there are two things, right? One is reverse engineering and the other one is troubleshooting. Yes, reverse engineering is nothing but the output will be given. The output will be given. So based on the output, you need to make the end-to-end communication. Is that clear? You need to make the end-to-end communication. So something like this. I'll just go with the first one. Okay. So something is given here. R1, R2, R3, R4 and R5. So there are maximum 5 routers are given. Is that clear, people? So only thing is you need to establish the end-to-end connection. When from R2 it should reach R5. From R2 to R3 it should ping. From any router to any router it should be able to communicate. Is that clear? Is it clear? The main agenda here is from any router to any router it should be able to communicate. Exactly. So likewise, so they have given the topology and they have not mentioned any addresses here, guys. They have not mentioned the any addresses, but they will be it will be provided by the output. They will provide you the output. They will provide you the output. In the output, all the details of the configurations are listed out here. Is that clear? All the configuration of the details are listed here. They are not mapped any of the things. They are not mapped any of the IP addresses in the topology. But in the output, you will be able to view the topology, right? Yes, in the output, you will be able to view the topology. Yes or no? Yes, exactly. So for example, I'll just take this output. I mean, I'm not able to copy this. Okay, I'm not able to copy that image. Okay. So R1, R2, R5, I mean, let us go with R2. So it's the routing table of R2, right? This command leads to what? Yes, this command leads to what? Routing table of R2. Yes or no? The show IP route, it will state that it's a routing table of this R2 command. You can see here, it's a EIGRP configuration, right? Yes or no? It's a EIGRP configuration. D means what? D means it is EIGRP configuration. Exactly. So with respect to the interfaces are given, na? The interfaces are given here. Yes or no? The interfaces are given. So based on the interfaces, you need to configure the topology. You need to configure the topology. With this output, you need to configure the topology and you need to run the output again. Is that clear? Is the concept is clear? Yes. The questions will arise like this. They will not give you the straight away questions. Is that clear? Yes. So for example, R2 is connected to serial interface. Where is serial interface? Please check it. It is directly connected now. So that by default, you will be able to understand it is a directly connected network with 175 network. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, it is a directly connected network with 175 network and you can configure the network now. And to which interface it can be connected with the 175 network? For R5. Yeah, because this belongs to completely 175 network now. This complete line. This completely channel will be belonging to 175 network. Even R5 should also be configured for 175 network, and R2's 0/0 will be configured for 175 network. Is that clear? It's a directly connected network. So based on that, you can build the entire topology and you can check. And you need to configure. So in this topology, they are given, if they have provided yes here, what is the status? It is static route. You need to configure static route. Yes, exactly. You need to configure the static routing. As the topology says that it is D, you have to configure EIGRP protocol on all the routers. Exactly. On all the routers, you need to configure the EIGRP protocol. Got it? How the questions will be given? Yes. So this is one type. And can you see here? Can you see here? Yes. So this is what the expectation. So this is what the expectation of the output. So it says redistributing only which protocol? Only EIGRP protocol, right? It is redistributing only EIGRP protocol. This is one type of question. And the other type of question is they will ask, configure this area, this should be the interface, this should be the kind of network that you need to configure, everything will be asked, and this should be the authentication details that you need to provide between these two routers, everything will be asked. Is that clear? So this show IP probe command gives every knowledge, right? So if it is saying that redistributing RIP, EIGRP, what is that? So there should be redistribution happens. There should be an occurrence of redistribution, and you will be able to understand how redistribution can be done from RIP to EIGRP or for RIP to OSPF, whatever it is. So this is R2's routing table they have given. Clear? See, R3 they have configured with authentication details. Can you see here? For R3 they have configured authentication details. Can you see this? Yes, exactly. So what it is trying to do, receive the packet with authentication details with key ID value is equal to 1. MD5 authentication they have configured. In the EIGRP system, MD5 authentication they have configured. Between who? Between who? That is very important, right? Between who and who? That is very important. Next, R4 they have given show IP interface brief, and by here you will come to know what are the interfaces that need to be configured on which links. On which links and interfaces, what are the interfaces, and also loop back. Clear? Clear with the concept how the questions will be occurred? Yes. Next, show IP route. Show IP route is given. The routing table of R5. So apart from EIGRP protocol, no other routing protocols are configured here, so that redistribution is not required here. Clear, guys? Only plain EIGRP configuration is required. That's it. Clear with the concept? Okay, they have given R4. So between R4 and R3, you need to configure authentication. Between R4 and R3, you need to configure the authentication. That's it. So where is that? R4 and R3? R4 and R3 is between F0/1 and F1/0. So between these two routers, you need to configure the authentication based on this topology. If the question is clear, they'll provide you the output. They will provide you the output and they will ask you to establish end-to-end connectivity. Yes, is the concept is clear to you all? Yes. Any doubt in this?
So that end-to-end connectivity should match to that output at the end.
No, not matching with the output. When you ping R1 and R4, it should be able to communicate. Because
Yes.
for R1 it is completely isolated, right? R2
Yes.
also should ping. R3 or R5 also it should ping. R3 also it should ping. R4 also it should ping. And they have asked you to tell who is the immediate neighbor of EIGRP neighbor. Who will be the neighbor? Because R1 has got only one neighbor, right? In this topology.
Yes, sir.
R2 will be the neighbor, which is configured on FA0/0. Please go to R2's routing table. Can you see R2's routing table?
Yes.
Yes. So which is the network which is directly connected? Just check it. 78 network, na?
Yes.
Yeah, 78 network. 78 is the neighbor. That is what they have given here. I mean, sorry.
Sir, but how will
75 is the neighbor.
the
75 is the directly connected neighbor. Yes, tell me.
sir, how to know the host IP means that interface particular IP, that is network IP, na, which you are showing.
Network IP, but they have given the commands now here. See here, they have given the status.
Yes, yes.
Can you see here?
Yes.
The network IPs are given here. Sorry, network, not network IP. Host IPs are given now. Host IP with respect to interface, they have given it.
Yes.
Everything is
Sir,
given here.
doing the things, doing this all things is easy, but just difficult thing is that to identify the means IPs from this output. That is the difficult thing.
So for that, what you need to do during the assessments, what you need to do, you need to list all the routers. Got it? So R1 is connected to how many routers? R2 is connected to how many routers? Is that clear? Are you getting the point?
Yes.
R1 is connected to how many routers? Need to write it in notepad or wherever you are comfortable with. R1 is connected to how many number of routers? R2 is connected to how many number of routers? Till R5, you need to do the same statistics. Is that clear?
Directly connected routers, no?
Yeah. So which are the directly connected interfaces? Which are the directly connected interfaces? So based on that, you will be able to identify, okay, this is the interface and I need to configure with this network IP address. So that is how you need to map. So that is the smart way of assessing it. Clear? So when you map like this, you will be able to analyze, okay, which is the router that need to be connected to which interface, which router's interface, which network IP. Everything will be given. At least one routing table will be given. See, like R2, at least one routing table will be given.
Yes.
If you construct one routing table, it will tail with some other routing table. One or more routing table will be given. See, can you see R5? It is populated with all the network IPs, na? Can you see here? All the loopbacks, everything it has been populated, right? If you can see here, everything it is populated. So based on this, interfaces are given. No ever always, see, be very smart, always first try to take the directly connected networks. Is that clear, guys?
Yes.
If R1 and R2, first try to map all the directed connected networks. From R1, which are the isolated networks? Is that clear?
Sir,
Not
can you
only-
please show the demo of this particular example once? Then it will be very easy for us to deal with different examples.
Okay, I'll just show you once again. Where is my GNS3? Okay, how many routers are there, people?
5 routers.
5 routers are there, right? Okay. 5 routers are there. So something like this, na? This topology. R1, R2, R3 is here, R4 is somewhere here, R5 is somewhere here. Is that the same topology? Okay. So serial connection between R2 and R5 we need to enable. So what is the serial connection? 0 bar 0. Check. 0 bar 0. Is the connectivity is okay between R2 and R5?
Yes.
F0 bar 0
To F0 bar 0.
Yes. And F0 bar 1 to F0 bar 0.
Yes.
And F0 bar 1 to
1 bar 0.
what is the connectivity here? Okay.
1 bar
I
0.
need to configure one second.
Yes.
Just apply. Because 1 bar 0 is not available, right? We need to extract.
Yes.
No, again, it is not available. 0 bar 1 to 1 bar 0. 0 bar 0 to
0 bar 0.
0 bar 0. Is this the topology? Given topology?
Yes.
Okay. Just verify the links. Okay, link interface addresses. Clear? Verify the interface addresses. Is that clear, guys? Verify the interface addresses. Just tell me whether we have clearly done or not. Done?
Okay. Yes.
Clearly done. Okay. Fine. Now what you are supposed to do? Just try to identify R1 is connected to how many
R2.
directly connected R2, right? So now come to R2. R2 is connected to
R3 and R5.
R3 and
R5.
R3 and R5 directly connected. I'm talking about. Okay, R4 R3 is directly
R2 and
connected to R2 and which one? R2 and R4. Okay, thanks. You are helping me. Thanks. R4. R4 is directly connected to
R3 and R5.
R5 and R3.
R3.
R3, right? Next, R5 is connected to
R2 and R4.
R2 and R4. Then R2 and R4.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how many interfaces we require for this? Apart from R1, all the routers require 2 interfaces, right?
Yes.
Apart from R1, all the routers require 2 interfaces. For R1, no. Out from, directly
yes.
connected. I'm talking about directly connected.
R1 also there.
Apart from R1, all other routers require at least 2 interfaces.
Sir, R2 is connected to R1 also. R2.
Sorry, we missed it. Okay. R1, R3 and R5. Yes. So there are 3 routers for R2 and rest of the routers are only 2 interfaces. So now what we are supposed to do, just take the notepad. And just mention something like R1. Okay, R1 information have we got in the output? No, right? In the output, have we got R1's information? Where is that? Okay, in the output, do we have R1's information? No, we don't have R1's information. So, okay, fine. Let us go to R2. Itself. So we got the information about R2. Fine. So edit it. So R2 information anyways we got. So which are the directly connected networks for R2? I think 175.13.0.0, right? Yes, right? Yeah, 175.13.0.0. So then other one is
78.
78.4.15.0. And the other one is 2.0.0. So how many interfaces we require? 3 interfaces. Is that achieved?
Yes.
Is this achieved? For R2, 3 IP addresses are there, right? See, 3 IP addresses are there, right? Network IPs are there. Yes or no? So
yes,
this belongs to where? Let me check. This belongs to where? 175 belongs to serial network, right? So just plot serial 0 bar 0. Serial 0 bar 0. And this belongs to where?
Yes, F0 bar 1.
F0 bar 1, right? 0 bar 1. And this belongs to where?
F0 bar 0.
F0 bar 0. Clear? Got the idea? How to do it?
Yes.
Yes. Got the idea? Yes. Now you know how to configure it, right? How to configure it, you know that. Okay, fine. Let me configure this. Don't worry, I'll help you out. Conf T. So which is the directly connected network? So this is the directly connected network. And where is R2's show IP protocol? Yes. So this is the R2's show IP protocol table that is being given. Now, so they have told that it is gateway. It is the gateway. So you can provide the gateway addresses.
Yes.
So where it is 175. So interface with respect to which interface?
S0 bar 0.
S0 bar 0 interface, and you
Yes.
provide the IP address here.
Yes.
So what is the IP address? 175.13.11.7.
And mask.
Yes. Is that clear? So towards which interface it is going? And yeah, of course you provide the mask. So what is the mask value? It is provided here.
255.255.255.
It is 24. 255.255.0.
Yes.
And you need to provide something like this, right? IP
add.
Yes, IP add. And provide no shut. Clear? End WR. So we came to our earlier configuration now.
Yes.
We came to our earlier configuration, yes or no? Simple? Yes. Next. So we need to provide, what else we need to provide? We need to provide the other, this one as well, right? So let us take this and we'll provide for this as well. So which interface it is?
F0 bar 1.
F0 bar 1 interface it is, and I'll provide accordingly. And IP addresses should be, it is 78. So where is that show IP protocol? Looking for that. Yes. So what is the gateway of it?
78.4.10.
78.4.15.10. Right? So this is the address.
/24.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, /24. It is /24.
Yes.
And no issues on it. Got it? So this is also configured. And again, go to this interface. So which is directly connected, and it is F0 bar 0. And it is nothing but 75.2.0.5. And it is also done.
/16.
It is /16.
Remove last one. Yes.
Nothing but 0. Clear, guys? Clear with the concept? So how I did, you got it right? So for the rest of the routers also, you should do it.
Yes.
For the rest of the routers also, you have to perform the same thing. And immediately, no, one second. So now, while configuring, okay, fine, you have got the gateway address, for example. So which are the other pop-up that is being given, which is for directly connected? R5 is the other one, right? Yes, R5 is the other one, right? R5's addresses are given, na? See here. R5 is the serial network. R5 is the serial network or not? It is 175. So what is the gateway of that 175? It is 11.6. Go back here. So it is 7 they have given here. So for R5, it should be 0.6. Is that clear? Is the concept behind this is clear? Yes, exactly. So now let us have a look up. So I just configured everything and I'll just delete this. Okay, let us go back to the GNS3 and just turn it on. Oh, for R2, right? One second. R2 we have configured, yes, exactly. show IP interface brief. So these are the addresses now we configured. Is the same addresses it is popping up in the output of show IP Pro. Show IP Pro. So no protocols we have configured it. Right? No IP protocols we have configured it. So it is not showing, I mean, no other protocols we have not configured, either EAGRP or OSPF, whatever it is, we are not configured. So it is not showing for the command, show IP protocol. Is that clear? Am I audible to you guys? Now please check with R1. Is that R1 information anywhere its interface information is given? Just check it. It will take some time, but no issues. Just check it. Anywhere its interface information is given, R1's direct information is given. Anywhere? No, right? No direct information is given. So what you can do, what is the information of the gateway that we have taken here for FA0/0? For FA0/0, what is the information that you have taken for this one? Directly connected.
75, sir. 75 network.
75.2.0.5 we have taken. Go to R1 and configure vice versa. Go to R1. So where is that information? Go to R1 and configure it as vice versa. So now we are configuring R1. So you can configure any. Don't worry. You can configure any.
Sir, is it okay to take any?
So whichever in the output, whichever the network it is given, accordingly you should manage. And whichever the gateways they have given, accordingly you should manage. But while connecting with the other IP address, right? If they are not given, you go on your own. That's it.
Yes, okay.
Is that clear?
Yes.
You go on your own because no information is provided there. How come you can configure even? Right? Yes. So that is how it, because they have already given, if they have given the population of R1 here, routing table of R1, you should take the seriousness accordingly with respect to R1 itself. But they have given R2, right? Give the preference to R2 first. Okay, fine. They have given 5 here. You can take 4. No issues. Clear, guys? The concept is clear. So after configuration, you'll see the same output. Don't worry. So you will see the same output. The main agenda is see the same output and check the end-to-end connectivity. That's it. Okay. For R5, which is the configuration that we need to take care? For R5, tell me. For R5, which is the configuration? Yes, it is there. And let me copy this. For R5, I'll just copy this and I'll just paste it here. And I'll just take it as 6, something like this. I mean, already it is given, no? R5 is given. So I'll just take 6 here. Because as it is given, so let us not deviate the things. Detail is given. So let us act accordingly. Okay. So next one is R3, right? R3. R3 is what? R3 is this one. Exactly. So what I do is I'll just take it and copy it here. And what I do is I'll just configure this. Are we good to go? Are we good to go with the scenario now? Yes, till here?
Sir, R5's routing table is given or not? Check.
It is given. Already we checked it, right? Yes, see here?
Yes, 0.6, right.
0.6. That is why I taken 0.6 there. Okay. Is it clear? To everyone, is it clear? Okay. So let us go back to the topology and we'll check R5 because R5 is also configured with one more interface. So now go to R5. In R5, configure something like this. F0/0 is there. Already 0/0 we have configured it. So the left out is F0/0, right? F0/0. For F0/0, what is the configuration map that they have given? It is 17, right? So what should be the address? 75.11.10.70. So what is the
/16.
/16?
Yes,
Just check with the slash also.
16.
/16. Okay, it is /16. No. Is it /16? Okay, fine. It's /16 only. Fine. Next, which is the other router? One by one router, you configure it. Okay. For R3, come to R3. So which was the other? So R3 and R4, nothing information is given. Is there any information given between R3 and R4? Any information?
No.
Yeah, neighboring information is given here. Can you see the neighboring information of R4?
Yes,
Yes, there is a neighboring information, right?
75.
So and also there is a interface information is also given, right? Can you see, check here? The information in the interface information also is given. Can you check this? 75.11.10.17. To which network it is attached to? It is attached to. It is attached to which router?
F0 by
R5.
0.
It is attached to R5. What is R5? Can you see here? It is attached to R5. But we added for R5, we added 17. Did we added 17 here? Yes, for R5, you make it as 18. So as it is a gateway, you make it as 18. For R4, just take this and configure here. R4. Okay. So what is the interface of R4? 17 is there. And one more is there. So what is that? Loopback they have given. Can you see that? Loopback is also there. Can you see that? Yes, loopback is there. Huh? So what is loopback? L0, L0, and IP address is what? 3.33 something else they have taken. Okay, no use. Okay, so no shut is required. Just delete this. Clear, guys? Clear with R4 configuration. And one more interface they have given, 1/0. So where is 1/0? Let us check it. Where is 1/0? It is towards R3. 1/0, it's towards R3. So go back to, yes. So 1/0 they have given. So what is 1/0? 182. Just help me out. Please read me. 14.17. Okay. 13.14.17. So R4 is done, na? R4 routing mechanism is done. I mean, adding the interfaces of R4, because there are three interfaces. One is self, right? R4, it is determined with self. So now come to R3. So R3, anyways, this address should also be added, right? For R3, just check whether they have given the information of R3 or not. Whether the information is given for R3 or not, just check it. Okay. For R1 it is there. Okay. For R1 also they have given. The information, and also the loopback is also given there for R1. Okay. Now you're getting an idea, isn't it? Are you getting an idea or not? Yes. So R3, no information is given. So you can take the address. You can take the address of R3, something like this, 16. Change the address, something like this, and do it as 16. Is that clear? Is that clear for everyone? Yeah. Just go for a subnet mask for R3, right? R3. So which is that one? Yeah. Subnet mask should be 255.0. here also, and here also it should be 255.0. Yes, got it. Next, go to R5. So R5 already we have done it, right? Have we done with R5? Yes. So where is R5? Just copy this R5 to somewhere here. Yes, R5, how many interfaces? Any loopbacks are given? Just check it. No loopbacks are given. Okay. Are we good to go with the assignment? Yes. All the informations are configured, na? Even for R1, go, please check with R1 now. R2 is done. For R1, there is a loopback. Can you see there? There is a loopback for R1. Are you able to see that loopback address for R1 population they have given? Yeah, for R1 there is a loopback, that is 13.13.11.3 is the loopback. So this is 5 and this should be the loopback. So what is that loopback? It should be loopback 0, L0, L0 with 13 dot, so they're given 13.11.15 is the loopback. Yes, so this is and it should be yes. So all the configurations are done. Start from R1. Go to
Sir,
R1.
is 13.13.11.3.
11.3 I have taken.
Sir,
That's okay. Whatever the things they have given, just follow it. Don't worry about the loopbacks. Whatever they give, they just follow it. That's it.
sir, it's 11.3, not 11.13.
Which one? Loopback. Okay. The loopback is .3. Okay, no issues, madam. Just configure accordingly. Show IP interface brief. Okay. Is the same table that we are able to see there? Is the same table? No? Yes, the same table. R1. Next, R2. Anyways, we have configured it. Okay, fine. So it is not nothing to worry. Let us go to R3 now. Where is R3? Where is R3? R3. Yeah, R3 is here.
నైట్ 10కి స్టార్ట్ అయ్యేది. అది బ్యాగ్ కాదు అంటే తీసుకుని వస్తాను లగేజ్ హెవీగా లేకపోతే. మీ వాడు చూపించాలి ఆల్రెడీ. బట్టలు అయితే ఓకే కానీ అదేదో ఇంకోటి ఏదో ప్లాంక్ ఉంది. బట్టలు అయితే తీసుకుని రావచ్చు, అదేదో ప్లాంక్ ఉంది ఇంకోటి, మరి చూడాలి. ఏది ఈ అమ్మ అది ఆడబట్టిద్దరు అసలు ఆ బ్యాగ్ మొత్తం అదే. నా ల్యాప్టాప్ అమీర్పేట. నువ్వు పొద్దునే వస్తావా? రూమ్ కాడికి రా చిన్నగా తర్వాత. నేను పొద్దున ఆ టైంలో ఎందుకు, నేను రూమ్ కాడికి వెళ్తా, అడిగిరా. ప్రకాష్ నగర్. చూద్దాం సాయంత్రం, దాన్ని బట్టి వీళ్ళని బట్టి తీసుకుని వద్దాం. మ్యాక్సిమం ట్రై చేస్తా. బట్టలు నా దాంట్లో పెడతాలే, 2 జతలు 3 జతలు.
Sir, in output, can you please show the R5's IP protocol?
నువ్వు కూడా నాన్న
Just 1 second, I'll show it.
ఆ, ఆ. ఇప్పుడు ఏడంటున్నావు నువ్వు రాజేష్ గడికి కూడా వస్తా అన్నాడు కానీ ఈ గడికి అప్పుడు
The same value we have given.
ఏం అర్థం కావట్లా జావా జావా అని మీద దాని మీద పడ్డాడు వాడు జాబ్ వచ్చింది అనుకుంటున్నాడు దగ్గర ఏం లేదు 3 నెలలు అయిపోగానే జాబ్ వచ్చింది
Bro, mute yourself.
వాడికి అర్థం కావట్లా ఆ,
People are here to create mistakes. If I scold them, they will be hurt. No. Wait is not taking. Show IP interface brief. Alright. Can you please tell me what is the address that we have configured with? Okay. Or let us check it. Just interface. Okay, 0 bar 1. See, this is the mistake. See, I'm doing this from so many days. Even I'm getting some confusions on this, right? So please be aware of it. Can you see that mistakes? What kind of mistakes we do? Show IP interface brief. Okay, so it is up and running now. Yes, it's up and running. So let us go to R4 now. Let us go to R4 with the loopback. It is, yes, it's with loopback as well. And I think it is 0 bar 1 or 1 bar 0, 1 bar 0. Yes, go to there and just type in. Show IP interface brief. So please, can you tell me whether in the topology, okay, till now we have done. 1 second. I'll just stop this, everything. I'll just add. One bar 0. Need to 1 bar 0 and we'll start it. So you need to do a lot of practice on this. Okay. For teaching itself, I am taking so much of time. Hope you are getting what to be done for these kind of things, right? What it is. What it's showing? IP, yeah? Okay. See the mistake. Instead of 0, what I've given is instead of 0. So all these are troubleshooting issues. Okay. Instead of 0, what I've given is I've given O, letter O I've given. Is that clear? Yes, yes. You have to take care of that as well, because if you're not providing 0, it will not take. Hopefully it will run now. Wait. Yeah, it's running now. Okay. Got it. Show IP interface brief. Okay. So this is the R4 configuration. We are taken care. And again, R5 configuration we have to do, right? So for R5 configuration, okay, it's working fine. Show IP interface brief. Clear, guys? Clear with this? Clear with this concept of adding the IP addresses based on the output? Yes. Let me configure EIGRP on all the routers. Okay. Conf T. So first of all, show IP interface brief I'll add. So which are the networks I'll come to know. So there is a duplicate address. Where? Address is duplicated. What is this? Okay, here also we are given .5. So there I need to provide. So what was the output? Was the output? Okay, for R2, what should be given for R2? For R2, what should be given? Yes, for R2 you can give any number. No issues. Once again, I'll just check it with R2. So conf T, interface F0/0 IP address 75.2.0.4 I'll give. So anyways, it is 255.255.255.0. No shut. To show IP interface brief.
Sir, it is /16 for 75.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. No shut. No issues. To show IP interface brief. Okay, it is configured now. It is up and running. And here what we do is, so the address duplication is avoided now. Okay, it is showing that. So this address is already taken by R2. So that is what it's showing. You got that point as well, na? Yeah, it was showing. Now, show IP interface brief. If I provide, okay, show IP interface brief. Okay, fine. It is taking now. So even the loopback is displaying. So now configure for router, sorry, EIGRP, conf T, router, EIGRP. So what is the EIGRP autonomous system number that is given there? What is the autonomous system number? Can you please help me? What is the number that is given?
51, sir. 51.
51. Okay, 51 is the number. So that is network 75.2.0.0, and so it is what is the subnet mask given there?
0.0.255.255.
So this is the wildcard entry I'm giving. Okay, and the other one is network 13.11.3. It should be 0.0.0.0. Is that clear? Yes. NWR. Okay. So if I can check here, show IP root, the EAGRP update will be done. Can you see here the EAGRP update? Are you able to see this? But the AD value is not calculated, right? The AD value is not calculated yet. Can you see this? Yes. So go to R2 as well. Go to R2. Please give me the subnet mask of the different networks so that it will be helpful for me to configure. Okay. Please let us make it fast. Configuration terminal. Then, so what is that? Router EAGRP 51. So it is common. Next one is network. How many network interfaces that we need to add? 75.2.0.0. It is, so what is the subnet mask of it?
/16.
/16 is also.
/16. Okay, for /16 it is okay. Net. Can you see here? It's enabled. The EAGRP is enabled now. Then what is the other? 175.13.11.0. Right? So what is the subnet mask of this?
24. 0.
24. Okay.
Mm.
0.0.0.255.
255.
Yes. And for 78 network, can you please tell me?
It is also /24.
Okay.
8 minutes.
It's also the same? Okay. Fine. So I think we have added all the networks to show IP route. Okay. So these are the possible routes that we have got with IAD values. Okay. As of now. So let me do the same thing for R3 as well. Conft before that, to show IP interface brief. So what are the addresses it will come? So what is 78? It is 16 or 24? Yes, guys, it is 16 or 24. 78.4.15.0. Please tell me whether it is 16 or 24 for 78 network.
Sir, 24.
Yeah, please be hurry up. Okay. So next one is okay. It is acceptable. Then next one is what is the subnet mask?
/24. 0.0.0.255.
It is 24 or 16. Just check it.
Sir,
Between R4,
24.
R3 and R4. Between R3 and R4, I'm talking.
1 minute. Sir, it is /24. 182/24.
Okay, it is 24. So any other?
So network IP 14.0L.
Which one?
So in config mode, network ID 182.13.14.16. It should be 0.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
Yes,
One
yes,
second. Yes. Network IP should be given, right? Yes, I gave the address itself. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay. Do show IP route. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much for that. Fine. So the next one is R4. So let us go to R4 configuration terminal and router EAGRP 51. And here the network ID is for 75 network. Can you please tell me?
/16. It is 0.0.255.
Okay. So which is the other one? 182.13.14.0.
/24.
0.0.0.255. Network 3.3.33.3.
0 all 0.
Show IP route. Okay, the possible route of R4 is also getting displayed with the EAGRP configuration. So next we'll configure R5 as well. R5, I think, configuration, router, AGRP 51. So which are the networks? Network 175. What is the subnet mask?
/20. Sir, that take network 11.0
That is
Yes, what is the subnet mask?
/24.
Okay. Next one is 75.11.10.18, right?
Hmm.
Yes, sorry. 0. So what is the subnet mask?
/16. Sir, once take router 4 also. I think there also
You have
network
taken
mistake.
dot 18.
Yes, it is correct for R5. Check R4.
Just check with the output of R5. I mean, do show IP protocol. Just check it. For R5. I mean, if the subnet mask is varied, don't worry about that. Okay. But here you are given directly connected. The summary is given. Okay, 16. So no issues, no issues. Yes. Check it. Okay. Check the routing table of 1 second. R2 as given in the output. Okay. Do show IP. Okay. Can you see this network? I'm just trying to show the routing table of R2. Can you please observe this? Dot 0. Variably, there is slight differences. No issues. I think the subnet mask, what we created, I'm missing with that. But anyways, you got the idea, right? You got the idea of this configuration, na? How to configure by given output, how to configure this. Yes, absolutely. 1 second. So it is taking 8 subnet mask. I mean, by default, it is taking do show IP protocol. So this should be workable. Okay. Yes, can you see this? I'll just copy here and paste it. Okay, so there is some slight differences. Can you see the difference? Are you able to see it? I mean, with respect to gateway, I think we have taken some vice versa thing. We have taken, so here we have taken 9 and here we have taken 5, absolutely. So that is also popping up. Can you see this? Internal, external, and for external it is 170, it is absolutely fine. No issues.
Sir, that are routing gateway networks, na? Not
Routing gateway, yeah, from which router, I mean from R2, what should be the gateway? I mean the entering gateway of that R2. So for R2, which is 175 network, I think if I'm not wrong, it is serial interface, right?
Yes.
It is serial interface. So that R5 serial interface should be .7.
Sir, that 75.2.0.5, that is of R1s, na?
This is of R1s, yes, exactly.
Yes, means we can identify from the show IP protocols, the
Yes,
other
so
networks.
from
gateway.
IP show IP protocol run, I mean command, you can identify. I think it is the IP address of R5. 1 second, I'll just check it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 1 second. I'll just check it 1 second.
R5. Yes.
Show IP interface brief. Yes, it is the IP address of R5. If I'm changing this address, for example, I'll just check it. Conf T, sorry. So interface yes 0/0 is 0/0, right? Yes, 0/0. IP add 175.13.11.16. Sorry, it is 16 or 7. 7. It should be 7. 254. What is the subnet mask, guys? What is the subnet mask for this?
24.
/24. No shit. To show IP interface brief. Okay. So if I handle this with R2 now, R2 table, it should give me to show IP pro. So it is not changing. 1 second, it will change. Okay. Suddenly it requires some time to get it changed.
Sir, means only show IP root shows that means that router's particular router's IP, and protocol
Yes,
shows the
this gateway should get changed. This gateway should get changed. So it will take some delay. It will lead with some delay. So anyways, you got the extraction of how to deal with the output and how to configure the entire topology, right? Yes, people? Yes. They will provide topology in exam. Yes, they will provide you the topology in the exam. So based on this topology in the reverse engineering, this is the process of reverse engineering. In troubleshooting, they will make some mistakes in the output and they will ask, I mean, in the configuration itself, they will make some mistake and they will ask you for editing it. Is that clear? I'll just show it once again. I'll just show it how it will come. Because you require some more time to work on it. Okay. Fine. See here, are you able to see this topology? Are you able to see this topology? Yes. So there is SDB1, SDB2. Just to confuse, they've given the names. Treat this as R1, R2, R3. That's it. Just to confuse you, they have given the names. That's it. Is that clear? So under this, what they have given what are the configurations that need to be done. Here, based on the output, we configured it. But here in troubleshooting, they will give you the configuration details. You need to configure on each and every router. You need to configure it on each and every router, and they will ask the question, something like this. OSPF neighborship is not established between TSDB2 and SDB1. SDB2 and SDB1. Is that clear? So these are the two routers now, SDB2 and SDB1. So now SDB1 is a high priority device, something they have given. Okay, don't get confused with this. Don't get confused. Just to confuse you, it's a high priority device. Do not do any configuration on this router. So who is the neighbor of this router? To establish the neighbor relationship, who is the router that need to take care of? SDB2 na? You need to do the configuration on SDB2. What are the required changes? They have made some mistakes in the in the configuration. They have made some mistakes. You need to resolve that mistake. That's it. Is that clear? In the configuration, they have made some mistakes. You need not to configure anything. But in reverse engineering, they will give you the output and they will ask you to configure it. But here, they will give you the configuration and they will make the mistakes in the configuration details. But you need to make it comfortable to work with end-to-end. And OSP, I mean, most secure for communication. So you have to enable MD5 authentication here. Is that clear? So based on this topology, can you say it is a OSPF configuration? Yes, it's a OSPF configuration. So MD5 authentication is also available in OSPF configuration, right? Got it? MD5 authentication, I mean, yeah. With the help of Show IP Pro, we can get neighbor routers entering interface IP directly. So you need to look with all the possible commands, whatever the commands I have told you, right? All the possible commands, and you need to administrate it. What's wrong with people? At the time of assessment, they will cry for sure. At the time of assessment, they will cry. And here, more, I mean, MD5 authentication to be done between whom? Between this router, and this router. Can you see here? You know how to do the MD5 authentication, na? Yes, very simple. Make necessary changes. That is what they have asked for. And OSPF entry for loopback address. So this router has got a loopback address. Is not present in any other devices. So that what are the steps that you need to take for this statement? What are the possible steps that you need to take? OSPF entry for the loopback address of TGEC1 is not present in any other devices. So what is that? You need to establish the entry of it, right? No redistribution here. General OSPF configuration, that's it. We should OSPF on loopback, exactly. Even though loopback address need to be added for the OSPF entry. So that's it. Very simple. And where is GEC1? GEC1, just check it in the configuration whether they have given or not. Where is GEC1? Yes, GEC1 is here. Okay. GEC1 is here. Have they added any loopbacks here? They have added the loopback? Yes. They have added the loopback here. And they have created the process ID as well. So you need to check whether it is communicating or not. That is, in other devices, it need to add the entry of that network as well, right? Yes or no? Even GEC2 should be able to add the entry of the loopback, isn't it or not? Yes or no? Yes, it should not. It should have the loopback. So that is how the troubleshooting is. You can work on this. And here they have given the configuration topology here, and here they are told, some topology is given, and they are told to configure EIGRP. So entire address, entire topology things are given here, and they have asked for the questions. What is the question? R23. Where is R23? R23 is here. So F0 bar 1 is here, right? F0 bar 1 is here. And next R21. Where is R21? It is here. Have connectivity issues. So that between R21 and R23, it is not able to listen. Is that clear? You are allowed to make changes only in R22. Is that clear? So what are the changes? Configuration changes are allowed in the interfaces of R22 only. Either this interface or this interface. Is that clear? So might be go with R22's router configuration. Okay, R22's router's configuration. So both the interfaces are enabled, na? Both the interfaces are enabled. Yes or no? Okay, both the interfaces are enabled, and they have given RIP, and they have given RIP here. So what is the RIP? What it is talking about? Okay, fine. So both the interfaces they have given, and they have told to configure, so that between R21 and R23, R22 is there. R22 is there. The details need to be configured only on R22. The changes need to be done on R22 only. So what is R23? Just go to R21 and R23 summary. Okay. Just copy this and paste it somewhere here. Okay. So this is R21. So how about R22? R22 also I'll copy and I'll just paste it there. One second. Just giving some space. Okay. Now, based on this, what you are able to see? Only RIP is configured, na? Only RIP is configured on R21. Can you see it's a default? Can you see this RIP version is default? Yes or no? Any version name is given here? No, right? Yes, it is default. No version name is given, right? So there is only one network. Okay, just try to check with version 2. Just try to check with version 2. Yes. In version 2, RIP, the next R2, R22. This is the router where you need to make the changes. So it is also absolute, na? You need not to worry about this. This is also completely absolute. And go to R23 now. Go to R23. There might be an issue of version mismatch now. Or no configuration of RIP at all. So that is the criterion. That's it. So you need to look up with. See here. It is acting as a redistributing router here. Can you see this? Can you see this? R3 is acting as a redistributing router. Can you see this? I'm sorry, R23, it is acting as a redistributing router, and whereas it is configured for version 1. So what you need to do, you need to delete this version 2 from router RIP to make communication between R21 and R23. Is that clear? How to do troubleshooting? Is the concept is clear? Yes. See, is the syntax is correct? Is this syntax is correct? No, right? This syntax is absolutely wrong. Yes or no? Is the syntax is appropriate? No, right? The syntax is absolutely wrong, right? Because they are not telling whether RIP routes need to be entered into EIGRP or not. But they are asking that they're just right away they are configuring it. So even it need to be deleted. Even this one need to be deleted, and this version 2 only you need to make the changes. You should not touch R23 or R21. You need to change only on R22. So here R22 you need to delete that version and make it as a default. That's it. Or you change it for version 1. Anything is fine. Because there is a version mismatch. Can you see that? Yes, there is a version mismatch. So the first question gives an absolute answer, na? For this concept, the first question gives an absolute answer, right? What is that first question? Yes. The changes need to be made only in R22. This is because of, yes, R23 is unable to receive EIGRP updates from R24 because it is not properly configured. Configure EIGRP on R23 and R24, that's it. R25 is receiving multiple EIGRP external entries from R24. You are allowed to make changes only on R24. Might be there is a redistribution factor on R24. Can you see on R24? Okay. See, can you see here? There is no redistribution factor, but you need to enable R24 with only single entry, and it is made as passive interface. Can you see that? You need to remove that passive interface and you need to make it workable. Is the idea and concepts are clear? Clear how? They will give the configurations and they will ask you to make the changes accordingly. Is it clear? Yes, just try it out. Just try it out. Just try it out. Okay. So for 15 minutes, you can work on redistribution, and after 4:30, you will be able to work on the other factors. Till 5:15, don't leave the meeting. Is that clear? They in hands-on they may be some. I mean, the straight away questions. Just to configure the topology, there may be a straight over questions, but the topology will be given. Without topology, you will not be able to discuss. They will give the entire topology and they will give the areas. So these are the areas, everything, and they will try. They will tell you to configure it. If the concepts are clear, guys.
Sir, what will be the duration of the exam?
It will be maximum 2 hours.
Sir, in 2 hours we have to means how many questions will be there? Like troubleshoot
Only two
also.
questions. Only 2 questions.
Configuration is easy, sir, but these things are a bit difficult.
That is why you need to practice. Got it?
Yes.
Yes. That is why you need to practice. See, if you are completely enabled with, yeah, it seems too difficult now. I've given you the view. How come it will be too difficult now? So ensure yourself you are completely energized with all the routing mechanisms, dynamic routing and this one. Until and unless you learn, it will be difficult. I'll tell you.
Sir, both things will be there, troubleshooting and reverse engineering,
Yes,
or
sir.
either.
Both in some cases both will be there. In some cases only direct question and either troubleshooting or reverse engineering. Any one will be there.
Okay.
It depends on questions. So I am not the question paper setter, no. Whichever the batch we teach, we will not be the question paper setters. Got it? Someone will do it and someone will give. Why everyone are crying? All of a sudden the game is changed.
Sir, there will be 2 mocks for line switching, also separate one, no? Or it will be in single.
No. It will come. We need to check it because it is a completely new scheme. What we have done. Okay, it is a completely new scheme. But you'll be given the Lex open book. Based on that, you can work out. Don't worry. LAN switching and routing.
Yes.
LAN switching and routing together, right? We'll discuss on it when LAN switching is done with you. We'll discuss on it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Need to work out a lot. It is a 81-hour syllabus. See, guys, it will not take the time until unless you configure. Is that clear? It will not take much time. Difficulty, it won't be difficult. Don't worry, it won't be difficult. I've given you the complex examples here. It won't be so much difficult. Yeah, all the batches experience the same. Then what is the use of giving training? Tell me, what is the use of giving training and putting you people on production? See, you know the concepts, right? You know the concepts. So based on the concepts, you can do accordingly. Yes or no? Based on the concepts. See, if you are familiar with the concepts, it will be easy, guys. See, there will be only 2 questions. So how hardly I took? Until unless you learn, it will be difficult. That is what I'm telling. You have to handle everyone. So many of them are passed, right? Till now they have passed, no? How they have passed? Only by putting the efforts. You know the concepts here. and you need to understand the concepts and act accordingly. You need to work hard. That nothing will be on red carpet, right? It's not a cakewalk. Yes, please Rohit, definitely give 100%. मेरा नाम को रोशन कर दो, ठीक है? Sanjay name is good, but your scripts need to be good as well, not only my name. Sandesh, what is that? मैं तो मैसूर से हूँ, मैसूर से. Yes, Chetan. What is that? Sir, what command to give removing added IP address assigned to an interface? You can administratively down that interface. So that is the command. Shut command you can give. No, I am not undergone with the training of Infosys. I've done my masters and I've done my doctoral in cloud and computer networks. I'm a CCNA certified as well. Yeah. Very so much of wow smileys are coming. Okay, Vinay, what is that question? Because it is not rolling up here. Okay, what is that? Just to remove. No, I mean you need to enter into the interface level, Vinay. I mean, for example, if you want to remove an IP address from that respective interface, enter into that interface. For example, serial 0 bar 0 interface. Enter into that interface and provide no IP address. That's it. Got it? And provide no IP address. Yes. You have to enter into that interface, not in the global configuration mode. Enter into the global specification mode. Global interface specification mode. Exactly. Sir, if I give some time wrong command, then which command can I use? What is that? I didn't get you. Sir, please tell more about CCNA certification, please. Please clear this Infosys training, then you will be able to. I have got 14 years of experience till date. Yes, I'm a 2000. What's that? Yeah, 2006 graduate. So nearly 16 years it's been from my graduation. 2006 graduate. BE in computer science. तुम लोग मैकेनिकल से CS और मैकेनिकल का रिश्ता बहुत अच्छा आता है ना CS एंड मैकेनिकल very true in fact if you want to fight only CS and mechanical people will fight you know the reasons why what and क्यों झगड़ा हो जाएगा you know the reasons for every action equal and opposite reaction Newton's third law concentrate on your work don't concentrate on mechanical or CS
Sir, suppose we provide a wrong IP, then we can assign new IP. No need to remove IP, na? It won't overlap, no?
No need to remove IP, but it should relay with the same subnet mask.
Yes, yes,
Got it.
yes.
हिंदी कैसे सीखा मतलब हिंदी आ जाएगा यार मूवीज है फ्रेंड्स है मेरा बहुत सारे I think you people are not traveling to Mysore campus, is it? Are you people traveling to Mysore campus? No. That would be a great experience for you people, and you people missed it. Sorry to know that you people are not traveling to Mysore. I thought you people will be traveling at least for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So no information in that regard for training. Okay, you will be directly deployed to production. Don't worry. Exactly. Yes, yes. Good to know that. Okay, you can take a break now. You can take a break. So after break at 4:30, you can work on it. No issues. No issues. You can work on this. You can take a break till 4:30, and after 4:30, you can work on it till 5:15. And also, if you are interested with ETA, I already told that if you are interested with ETA, please do join the ETA team. There is a lot learning stuffs. Okay, and it's a beautiful experience. And later after, if you want to go to production, also you have got many chances to switch to production as well. You can go to production.
So there is any percentage criteria for ETA?
It's more than 65.
Okay. Sir, who will be the educator for line switching? You only?
No, I think I need to check who is the educator for land switching. I think it's Midila. Midila will be the educator.
Yes, sir, you should be there.
Keeping me what you people will do. You are getting bored. See, people are telling you are getting bored. Okay. Everyone are good. Don't worry. Everyone are good. They also teach well. Okay, land switching is extension part of. But you have to keep the prerequisites of routing. You should be aware of what is gateway and how to configure the routers as end user device. All these things will come into picture. Okay. So you should be aware of this tailor of routing. Everyone will teach good. Don't worry. Everyone will teach good. All the educators are good. Only thing is you need to put at least minimal effort. Yeah, we will be navigating you towards everything. Please put minimal effort, guys. Please put minimal effort. Yes. On top of this, I'll tell all the batches. On top of this, I'll tell all the batches. Whatever you earn, whatever you do, please don't forget your parents. Okay? Whatever you do, please don't forget your parents. They are the ultimate one, right? Yes. Don't forget your parents because they have sacrificed a lot for you guys. Starting from a pencil till date, till laptop, till mobile phone. Don't forget them. So that is the only request from my side because we've been attached for training from so many days. So please don't forget them. Don't put smileys. I mean, it's, see, now life will take with so many of the turns, people. It will not be very certain. Many uncertainties will come in life, but don't ever hurt them. In their old ages, don't ever hurt them. They will be having only minimal expectation from you. Only that is only caring. That's it. Even parents will not ask you for money. Parents will not ask you for anything else. Okay, don't even hurt them. So that is the only kind advice I can provide you. I told you right, starting from a eraser till a mobile phone or a bike that they have given you, there will be lot of sacrifice. Yes, there will be lot of sacrifice from them. So always remember, whatever you do, you are doing for their happiness. Then God will bless you. Even your kids will take care of you further. So that is how the life cycle goes, right? Even one day you will be a parent. Yes. So please take care of that. Please, everything you have to keep it in mind. And in an enjoyment, learning, work, everything you should go. You should not sacrifice everything and you should not keep, okay, fine, I have to learn, I have to learn, I have to earn. Not only the thing. You have to go, you have to explore. Yes, in ETA, yes, Sharik, in ETA we'll get your subject to teach. Yes. See, yeah, if you can see many of the old ages now, old homages, you go and just inquire with them. So all their kids are settled in abroad and they are in the orphanage or old homages. I mean, they got money. So you can go and ask them. They have got money, but no people are there to look after them. When everything can be done in our country itself, why we want to struggle outside? It is so pathetic condition. 2 days or 3 days, it will be very good. End of the day, you have to remember your roots. Life is all about remembering your past. Someone will say, okay, past ko chhod do, aage chalo. No, you have to, when you remember your past, then your life will be very beautiful. You have to learn, you have to do, I mean, go with complete discipline model, that's it. Go with completely disciplined model. Everything will come to your way. I'll tell you. I've experienced this. Everything will come into your way. Don't ever think everything is difficult. Nothing is difficult because we have made this. All these shows are running only from humans. When humans are made the show, we are able to crack the show. Is that clear? It is not the show made by nature or something. It is a show made by humans. Whatever the difficulties we are finding today. So you should be very honored to your parents for giving such a beautiful life. Just honor them. Just honor them. All the difficulties will go away. relatives will be there. Okay, just honor them. So that is the advice. If I have made any of the mistakes during the session, please forgive. And also, project folks are here. I think you have not got your upcoming simulations, or I mean, to run with GNS3, you are very uncomfortable. Please raise a complaint to your concerned team and get a dedicated VM on it. And from ETA, what support can be done, it can be done from the channel. Okay, guys. So, if any of the mistakes from my side, please kindly forgive. I think on time in between the sessions where I got immediate calls, for that I really am really sorry, because that calls we have to take it because it will be from the higher authorities. Oh, Ganesh, okay, fine. Ganesh Ingel, okay, fine. You are recently released, na? Ganesh, I think even I trained you, right? Ganesh, did I train you on which network fundamentals? Did I train you on network fundamentals? Switching, okay. Switching I trained, okay, fine. Anyways, whatever. So whatever the things are, okay, Ronak was your educator, okay, he was like a bullet trainer. No issues. See, it will vary from person to person. Yes, I live with my parents in at Mysore. I live with my parents. Yes. Okay, we'll connect again after 4:45. I'll connect to you. Okay. If you have got any doubts, please let me know. After 4:45, I'll connect. Please work on it. Yes. What help you need with exam? Exam. I'm so ethical on that discipline. I'm so ethical. What help you need? What sort of help? I've given all the kind of illustrations, right? I've given all the kind of hands-on demo. It will be done on mock. Hands-on mock. During hands-on mock, what should be done? Everything will be taken care in hands-on mock. Let me check who will be your educator for hands-on mock. Okay. Yes. Thank you, people. Thanks for your time. Thanks. If you have got any doubt, will there anyone can join? Yeah, you can join. You can join. Anyways, I got a message right now. This one is enabled. Feedback is also enabled. Please fill in the feedback as well. As an educator, it's my duty to tell you people. Please fill back the feedback form and complete it. Okay. Thank you. Thanks. Please work on it. I'll connect to you with, if you have got any doubts, I'll connect you at 4:45. Clear? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, please come to Mysore. No issues. You are an employee, right? You are a trainee or employee. You can come to Mysore anytime. You can meet us. No issues. Please come to Mysore. Only thing is, guys, please work out. Please work out. That is my sincere request. Please work out until unless you get familiar with interfaces, until unless you get familiar with IP addresses, until unless you get familiar with gateways, you will not be able to crack down the exam. I'll tell you this. So for that, you need sincere practice. So these kind of practices made us perfect on this. Okay. You also have to make this practice. Even we have made the practice. Without practice, it can't be done. I'll tell you, you practice it, within 2 weeks, you will be very excel in it. I'll tell you this as well. Within 2 weeks, you will be excel in it. Got it? You practice this. No matter within 2 weeks, you will be excel on it. You practice for 5 days continuously, no matter within a week, you will get excel. I'll tell you, I mean, you find it very easy, but when the type of questions occurs or when the type of triggering occurs, right, you will find it very difficult. So don't fall into that pitch. Clear? So how we configured, see, it is very simple, guys. It is very simple. So how many protocols are there? Only 3 types of protocols are there, right? Only 3 types of protocols are there, right? Apart from static routing, only 3 types of protocols are there. Dynamic RIP and EIGR, I mean RIP, EIGRP and OSPF. So out of this, the external way of conducting is redistribution. That is the thing that we have seen. Yes or no? We have seen that thing. And you will be able to crack it. Don't worry, it will be moderate itself. The questions will be moderate itself. Don't worry on the questions. But only thing is, even if it is moderate or complex, whatever it is, you should be able to align it, right? Accordingly, you should be able to align it, right? So that need to be taken care. If you are not practicing it better, you will not be able to do it. So please practice it. Practice. Go for static routing. Do the configurations. In YouTube also, you'll get n number of videos. Do the configurations. Take one of the part and do the configurations. You will become perfect on it. You work on 3-day weekend, need to make full use of it. Of course, that is what. See, after getting into production, who will ask? You just finish up this level. Who will ask you? Just dedicate your time, that's it. Okay. It's easier. It's easier. No, nothing is difficult here. It's easier. Only thing is your basics should be very strong on it. You should be knowing where on privilege mode or interface mode or in the other specific mode where it need to be given and appropriately when to use it. So if this comes into picture, everything will be aligned. Clear? Okay. Fine. Just connect. Let us connect. Please practice on it. Yes, guys, are you working? Are you working out? Yes, please do work. Don't simply hang out with the time. Please work, guys. Okay. If you got any doubt, so we shall wind up the call at 5:15. Okay.
Guys, do you have any doubts? Yeah, are you
Concepts? You're not working out, Badrinath? You're not working out, no? What is that? Okay. Fine, you can leave the session, guys. You can leave the session. No issues. If you don't have any doubts. Thank you. Thanks a lot for sparing time. Thanks. Yeah, you can reach out to me anytime. Okay. You can reach out to me anytime with any clarifications or doubts. Please do call me. Okay. Yes. Thanks. Thanks, people. Thanks. Thanks a lot.